Hey guys, and welcome back to AWEEA. Happy New Year! It's 2022.
Can you believe it?
I have a special episode today for those who are struggling with hijab or wearing hijab for the first time, feeling like it's a hard step to take, or just need that love and encouragement. So this episode is definitely for you. I'm so excited to show you this episode. Keep watching in these love notes for you new hijabis. I started wearing hijab a little more than 3 years now. Yes, only 3 years. And I have been a revert for 18 years.
Hey, first of all, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah.
And all those 15 years, thankfully, no one has ever pressured me to wear hijab. And when I first started wearing it, it was my choice, not my husband's, not my in-laws, not my friends, no one. I did it for me. Yes, it took a while. It took 15 years of being Muslim to make that decision, but for me, it was honestly not a very hard choice once I made it, because it came from a deep feeling in my soul that I really just wanted to wear hijab. I can't really explain it, but I felt like it was necessary for my growth as a person, as a healer, and as a mother. It was something I truly and deeply felt necessary in my life at that moment. Some family members were supportive and some were not, unfortunately, but I really did this for myself and for being closer to Allah. With that in mind, it became a lot easier to wear hijab. Honestly, I was nervous walking into the supermarket, worried what people might say when I changed my profile picture on Facebook. But at the end of the day, just remember, not a lot of people have the time to really care. I'm not saying they won't have opinions, but people are really so busy with their own problems in life, and you wearing hijab might be an issue for a bit, but they will get over it. Trust me, I know. You do what's best for you because you are living your life, and no one can do that for you but you. So one day on Instagram, I was thinking, what can help support new hijabis? I posted on Instagram this post. What is something that you all can share with them to help them out in their style, inspiration, or any suggestions that are really positive love notes? Couldn't believe the response. There was just so many women out there really sharing their stories, letting you know some inspiration or suggestions. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few of them, but I couldn't share all of them because there was just, mashallah, so many posts. If you really want to read the rest, just check out the link below and you can just read so many more fabulous, amazing love notes from special Muslim women that I just didn't have time to mention in the video. So here we go. Let's start with Modesty & Co. Always remember why you do it and who you do it for. You'll have ups and downs, as with everything in life. Our faith, Imam, will fluctuate at different times in our lives, and there may be times when you feel like you shouldn't be wearing it, or you're not ready, or you just don't want to disrespect what it stands for, etc. But you never know. It could be the one thing that keeps bringing you back, that keeps reminding you of Allah, and keeps you closely tied to Him. Be steadfast in your decision to wear it, and know that every rough day does not go unseen and is compensated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, and hold your head up high. Hijab exemplifies strength in who you are and what you believe in, and there is just so much beauty in that. Glad tidings to the strangers. May Allah make it easier for you, all the new hijabis, and for those who have it in their hearts. Such beautiful words of wisdom from a wonderful sister. I think some days are more difficult than others, but for me, since COVID, it actually has been much easier, maybe because we aren't going outside so much. But yes, always be kind to yourself and hold your head up high. I want to see your head up high. Being hijabi is so beautiful. You should be proud to be Muslim.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, next love note is from a handle, Pretty Little Boxes TX. This is between you and Allah only. You are going to find people who treat you like trash because of it. That is a reflection of their own twisted prejudice and not a reflection of who you are. This life is mere amusement, and we'll return to Allah sooner than we think. Imagine how you'll feel standing before Allah on Judgment Day and receiving acknowledgement and reward for every tiny hardship you had to go through. And many you never knew of, such as another person seeing you in hijab, causing her to feeling more confident to wear it. Don't care what others think about you or perceive you as. Don't shrink or limit yourself. My solution for racist remarks is to have comebacks. For example, hey terrorist, nice hat. Hey colonizer, thank you, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Hey terrorist, nice hat. Hey colonizer, thank you, it's Absolutely
gorgeous,
isn't it? Pretty little boxes needs to be in everyone's corner. I, for one, have not yet had a racist comment, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I've had friends who had some interesting experiences. There will always be naysayers in anything you do, honestly, whether it's good or bad. But I really like how she had a quick-witted comeback because it just makes it easier for you to feel like you're ready for something to say. But for me, in my experience, I've had a lot of people say, wow, what a beautiful color scarf, or I love that you're wearing it, or generally just curious about the hijab. You just exude positivity and always keep a smile on your face, even under that mask. Okay, this next one is about style and some advice on how to wear hijab. This is from Lindsay Nicole CHN. Allow yourself time to find your own style. Buy one of several style hijabs in order to determine what fit, fabric size, etc. best suits you and your lifestyle, and know that it may change over time. Your hijab as a busy mom may look completely different than your hijab as a single young woman. Yes, for me, for sure, it was a difficult thing to figure out my style. It took me over a year, but now I know what I really like and how to wear it. I'm still figuring it out, to be honest, but I love chiffon fabrics. First tried a bunch of jersey. I mean, I had so many jerseys because people were like, wear a jersey, it's great, it's easy to wear. And for me, it was just a big no. It just wasn't that great for me and what I was looking for. So it's funny, 3 years later, I am kind of getting back into jersey. It's like a circle of life. Let's read a few short ones. This is from Patisserie de Z. Make sure you know exactly why you're wearing hijab. Trust me, on hot summer days, you will need a strong reminder to help you power through the sweat and humidity. Yes, hot days equal,
why am I wearing this?
The heat is a struggle for me, and I end up like wearing chiffon most of the time in the summer, or try to use cotton fabrics, or kind of do a looser style with like an undercap. There's just so many different ways you can wear a hijab in the heat, and there's so many stylists now, or fashion bloggers that you can check out. My very good friend Hakeemah has actually created a course for new hijabis and how to style and wear your hijab. She's a modest fashion stylist who has been working on runways and also worked for hundreds of companies, like more than maybe 7-8 years now, representing brands, and now has created a course to help new hijabis. I have linked that information below, and definitely contact her if you have any questions and want to figure out your style, because that is something that I really wish I had when I first started. She doesn't know that I'm sharing this, but she is so amazing, mashallah. She can really help you with your new style as a new hijabi. Nur Beauty said, everyone is on a different point in their journey. Don't compare yourself to anyone, set your goals, and you'll get to where you want to be, inshallah.
Don't compare yourself to anyone.
Just don't in anything you do, because you are unique in your life, in your personality, your experiences. What you're going through will not be what other people are going through. So just remember that. You take it a day at a time, a step at a time in your journey, and inshallah, there's so many people that can support you as well. Our Diab MD, hold on to your 5 prayers a day on time. They will give you strength during hard times and give the cloth on your head meaning. Prayers make a difference. When you're steadfast in your prayers and praying on time, I think you honestly feel so different inside, and the hijab becomes lighter. Cover me, cutie. Do what works for you and don't ever stop trying. I was, kind of getting myself slowly into it. Then I just completely stopped. And then one day I just realized, you know what? I just want to wear it. And it was just that. But I always had it in my heart, and I never stopped trying. One of the main things I saw in common with all of these posts is a reminder of your whys, your intention. What is your intention of wearing hijab? I love this one by Kristen R. Jawed. She said, keep a love note from yourself to yourself. A Quran verse, poem, drawing, or your personal why on a card in your purse. Remember to read it to yourself if any unsolicited advice comes your way. Blessings on your spiritual journey. You are not alone, and remember, you have sisters in faith. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
You're gonna always get some unsolicited advice. You're wearing it wrong, your hair is showing. Just could be unsolicited advice, non-Muslims. Just remember your whys. I think it's just, again, your intentions. It's just so meaningful to you. And although you may be so far away and so isolated, even not around Muslims, you definitely have sisters in faith that believe in you and your happiness. So trust me, we really do care and want the best for you. We are definitely out there. Here are some really great intention quotes. You can just pause this video and read if you like. The next message is from Miss Sukoko, who I just have to say, it's like she wrote exactly what I feel inside, and I have to share this message to you guys. I started wearing hijab fully at 17 years old, and 24 years later, it can still be a struggle, and I think that's normal. Sometimes I do have those why moments, but I couldn't imagine not wearing it. It definitely makes you stand out, makes people pay attention to you, it makes you different, even weird sometimes, but I've learned to celebrate that. I ask Allah for strength every day. It's not always easy. I've recently decided that I will not be the one getting used to people's reactions to me. Instead, they need to get familiar with seeing me as I am. I accept them and they need to learn to accept me. Maybe that's crazy? It's my choice, and I do love it even on those bad hijab days when my hijab feels uncomfortable or cumbersome. It happens. It's an extension of myself. Alhamdulillah that Allah has chosen me to be of those who chose to wear it. I wouldn't be me without my hijab. It's given me the courage and strength to stand out, and it's helped me be empathetic to the plight of the marginalized and to be kind, because I understand what it feels like to be seen as separate. So I say, pray to Allah for strength, then take courage from all the other women who chose to wear hijab, and know that you are not alone. It's an amazing journey, and you'll find parts of yourself you never knew existed. Okay, so my last comment to share, and mashallah, there are just so many more messages you can read in my post that I think are so valuable. This one really resonated with me, and I think it's a great ending to this hijab message and love note. And it's from Tiles of the Middle East. Remember that your hijab does not represent the nature of health or your relationship with God. It may be your expression of faith, but ultimately what Allah cares about is your love for Him and His creation in your heart. That is all that truly matters. So do not get distracted by your appearances or anxious about what others have to say. The devil is truly in the details, so resist his attempt to find a place in your expression of humility and faith. Wow. Let's sit with that for a second. When I learned about Islam and said my shahada, alhamdulillah, I truly felt Muslim. No one would have ever known I was Muslim at that time. I didn't wear hijab. I wasn't truly modest. It was my ultimate belief and faith I had in Allah and in Islam. It was a pure feeling like I was finally complete. And thankfully, I didn't have naysayers or those who will push their agenda on you or judge you or tell you, no, you aren't a Muslim. I was so lucky to find it at a young age, and I had a great support group that never judged me ever when I desperately was searching for answers in my life. I see so many comments of hate, of people telling others, no, that's not hijab, take it off. If you're not ready to wear it the right way, then don't wear it at all. You're not being modest, you're not Muslim because of the way you dressed. So much judgment, but at the end of the day, just remember, they'll never be the ultimate judge, al-Hakam. He is the only true judge. No one can overturn his judgment, and no one can ever appeal his decree. Do we know his judgment? No, we don't. So you have no right to judge. Yes, I think wearing hijab is so important as Muslims, but I never think that those who don't wear hijab are any less than those who do.
Obama.
And Allah knows what's in everyone's hearts, and whatever your journey is, that is your path. The most important thing to me is your faith in Allah and your love for Him and the gratitude in what He has given you in your life. That gratitude, the patience you have for even a very hard life, the struggles, even the struggles in thinking of wearing the hijab, or the struggles with prayer, the struggles with Islam, there's so many never-ending struggles of life. We always have struggles. This is what it is to be human. But by going back to Allah, to your prayers, to your faith in Him, and trusting in your destiny is your expression of love for your Creator. I truly believe the hijab is a beautiful blessing. I hope this episode reminds you to do the things for the sake of Allah and also for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I have. And if you want to leave more love notes and positivity and always in love, please be my guests below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.